So good morning. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited, but imagination encircles the world. A very warm good morning to all dignitaries, professors, colleagues, research scholars, and my dear students. On behalf of Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, we are delighted to offer a gracious welcome to all of you. I, Vedatri, welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of the 4th International Conference on Recent Developments in Control, Automation and Power Engineering, RDCAPE 2021. It is a pleasure and honor to have you all with us. We start this auspicious event with a Saraswati Vandana and lamp lighting ceremony.
शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। मुनियों ने समझी है गुणियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी। मुनियों ने समझी है गुणियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी। हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने, विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
So the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Amity School of Engineering and Technology Asset, Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, Noida, organizes the International Conference on Recent Developments in Control, Automation and Power Engineering, RDCAPE, biannually. The aim is to bring together academicians, scientists, industrialists, and researchers under one roof for the discussion on recent developments in the field of power, control, and automation engineering. The conference intends to discuss issues related to new challenges of renewable energy, emerging technologies in power and control systems, power electronics and drives, electric and hybrid vehicles, and also applications of IoT, intelligent algorithms, and soft computing to related fields. I would first like to welcome Professor Dr. H.P. Singh, HOD EEE and organizing chair of RDCAPE, for a welcome address and introduction to the theme of RDCAPE 2021.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Vedatri. So a very good morning to all. Dr. W. Silvamurthy, President, MIT Science, Technology and Innovation Foundation, ASTIF, Chancellor, MIT University, Chhattisgarh, and Chair Professor for Life Sciences. Dr. S.N. Singh, Professor, Electrical Engineering, IIT Kanpur, and ex-VC, MMUT Gorakhpur. Dr. Ramani Kannan from UTP, Malaysia. Dr. K.M. Soni, Deputy Dean, Engineering and Technology. Our dynamic HOIs, Dr. M.K. Pandey and Dr. Abhay Bansal. Our distinguished speakers from India and abroad. On behalf of our Honorable Founder, Sir, Dr. Sheikh Chauhanji, our dynamic Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhanji, and esteemed Vice Chancellor, Dr. Balwinder Shukla ma'am, I would like to welcome you all to this conference, RDCAPE 2021. Journey of this conference has started way back in 2013 as a national conference. Since then, we have been organizing this conference at international level with constant support from IEEE section biennially. That is in the years 2015, 17, and 19, and now in the year 2021. During this conference, our aim is to promote a forum where people associated with the fields of electrical engineering and associated areas can change their experiences and present solutions for complex anticipated issues and problems. The conference is expected to offer academia and industrial practitioners a valuable platform for discussion about the future of electrical engineering and related fields. In fact, it will provide a path that will help in solving current challenges and problems like clean and sustainable energy, energy security, efficient automation, improving energy efficiency, reliability, smart grid, IoT, soft computing, and many more. In this conference, eminent speakers from different reputed universities and research centers like University of Alabama, USA, Stanford University, USA, University of Bologna, Italy, University of Putra, Malaysia, Heidelberg University, Germany, University of Polytechnica, Bucharest, Romania, NTU, Singapore, University of Sharjah, Asian Institute of Technology, Thailand, Hydro-Quebec Institute of Research, Canada, German Research Center for AI, SDC Verify, Netherlands, Southwest State University, Russia, Aalborg University, Denmark, have been given consent to deliver talks in different sessions on their research area. We are honored to have Dr. Ramani Kannan from UTP, Malaysia, and Professor S.N. Singh from IIT Kanpur and ex-Vice Chancellor MMUT Gorakhpur as our guest of honors in this inaugural session. Please accept our warm welcome, sir, and thanks for accepting our invitation for this session. Welcome, sir. Welcome again. This event will continue for 2 days with inaugural and validity sessions, 16 technical sessions, 29 keynote speeches, out of which 19 are from overseas. Separate session has been planned for role of women in engineering. We have received for this conference approximately 400 research papers, out of which 130 papers have been selected for presentation after the rigorous review. I would like to especially welcome and thanks people from IEEE UP section who constantly supported us and guided us to make this conference successful. Again, I would like to welcome you all to this conference and thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Welcome the challenges, look for the opportunities in every situation to learn and grow in wisdom. Next, I would like to welcome Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey, Joint Head, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, AUP Noida, and co-patron RDCAPE 2021 for a few thoughts.
Thank you, Dr. Vedatri, and good morning and namaskar to all joined today. And welcome to the 4th IEEE International Conference on recent development in control, automation, and power engineering, RDCAPE, organized by the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, MIT School of Engineering and Technology, MIT University, Noida, UP. First of all, on behalf of our Honorable Founder President, Sir, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, Vice Chancellor Madam, and on behalf of the whole MET fraternity, would like to welcome all the guests, those who have joined, all the participants, all the delegates, those who are going to deliver their invited speech. I would like to welcome. And first of all, I would like to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Ramani Kannan, this morning. Is professor of University of Technology, Malaysia, and Dr. Miguela Albu, although not joined till now, but yes, would like to welcome her also in the Polytechnic University of Bucharest, Romania, and of course Dr. Asan Singh, Vice Chancellor of MNUT, Gorakhpur, and with a huge round of applause. And I would like to welcome the entire distinguished keynote speakers from various countries, and I'm thankful to them for being part of this conference. I would like to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam, although she will be joining a bit late, and I would like to welcome Dr. W. Subramurthy, President of MET Science Technology Innovation Foundation, and we get a lot of motivation from Dr. W. Subramurthy sir. And I would like to welcome my colleague, all those who are in the panel and of the panel, all the students joined this morning. For the information of our guests, our delegates from outside MET, just would like to briefly state about the MET University, the MET Group of Education Institution that establishes around 12 universities and 150 plus institutions and 25 schools and preschools, and now having more than 175,000 students across the world, including the campuses, abroad campuses, including London, New York, California, Singapore, Dubai, Mauritius, China, Romania, and recently last year started Tascan, South Africa. And the MET University is providing and having a huge group of big researchers in areas like life sciences and biotechnology, in nanotechnology, engineering and technology, in pharmacy and molecular sciences, stem cell research, with the 6,000 plus faculties. And as I already told, 175,000 students plus students. And we have across the university, we have around 3,000 PhD scholars. And we have the best of state-of-art research infrastructure, both funded by government and the science and technology departments. And we had filed more than 600 patents, and some of these innovations has been already transferred to the industry for commercialization. And proud to say that recently MET University has conferred the National Intellectual Property Award and for the top Indian academic institution for patents and commercialization. MET School of Engineering and Technology, ASSET, which is one of the best engineering institution in India, and as per the National Institutional Ranking Framework, we stand even above some of the NITs and IITs in the country, and it's a 31 rank we have achieved. And we have the departments like computer science and engineering, we have Department of Information Technology, electronics and communication engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, mechanical engineering, and civil engineering. We have around the school is having more than 38 programs and approximately 200 regular faculty members, 100 supporting staff member, and we have 5,000 students. And we at MET, we always benchmark against the best institutions across the world. And at this occasion, I would like to take a few words of our Honorable Founder President Sir. As he says, my mission is nation building through education and beyond. So this MET University is MET group of institution is just not a not a group of institution only which impart the world-class education, but it's an experience, it's an ecosystem where everyone associated is a part of a dream, a mission to see the nature, they nurture the true great leaders for the generation. And at MIT School of Engineering and Technology, we conduct path-breaking and innovation research in various fairs, which has facilitated by various center of excellences, and our faculty members do lots of innovation, and our high-end laboratories has the ideal training ground for budding professionals. So keeping in tradition of this whole culture, and to realize the vision of our Honorable Founder President Sir and Honorable Chancellor Sir, this particular conference will be devoted to the recent development in the electrical and electronics engineering, and main emphasis will be on control, automation, and power engineering. Additionally, the conference will aim to examine the current challenges. Lots of automation is going on right now, and we are talking about the total autonomy. We are discussing in some of the forums some day before, and where we discussed about the total autonomy, where the human interference will be least. So that challenging problem, like clean and sustainable energy, how we can extend all our innovations to the sustainable energy, that efficient innovation, and improving the energy efficiency, the reliability. So we have received close to 400 submissions, out of which that around 150, I think Dr. SP will comment, that we have selected for the publication. And in this conference, as already being informed by Dr. SP, that eminent speakers from various reputed universities are coming. Some of the name has already been given by Dr. SP. And during the conference, Professor Dr. Ramani Karan, he's already joined, and Professor S.N. Singh, and has given consent to be guest. And I'm thankful to them for being in the morning with us. And at the end, I hope that this conference will bring new research ideas, new collaborations, and will set the new heights in the field of control, automation, power engineering, especially amid the situation what the world is going at today, amid the COVID situations. So since we are the outcome-driven university, MIT University, the outcome-driven university. So I hope that all of us will be enriched by the knowledge gained during the conference, and will set new directions for the research, and to find the new collaborations, contacts, networks, friends. So with this, once again, I welcome you all to this temple of learning. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging remarks. Next, I would like to welcome Professor Dr. Abhay Bansal, Joint Head, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, AUUP Noida, Director, International Collaboration for Engineering and Technology, and co-patron RDCAPE 2021 for a few thoughts.
Thank you, Vedatri. On behalf of Honorable Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, Honorable Chancellor Dr. Atul Chauhan, on behalf of MIT School of Engineering and Technology, which has 5,000 plus undergraduate, master and PhD students, on my personal behalf, I welcome you all in 4th IEEE International Conference on recent development in control, automation and power engineering. I welcome guest of honor Dr. Ramani, who is from Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering from UTP. I welcome you, Dr. Romani, and Dr. Romani, please convey our regards to Professor Ibrahim, also is Vice Chancellor of UTP. And I'm happy to mention on this forum that we have recently discussed where student of our engineering, and it's a good news for EEE engineering students. If you want to be in UTP during spring from January to April, we have already got an approval from UTP Malaysia, so that you can be there, you can spend a semester there, and no tuition fees will be charged for you. So it's a wonderful opportunity for all electrical engineering and other engineering branch students to go in UTP, which is a group of Petronas from Malaysia. So thank you, Dr. Romani, and I'm sure your presence from electrical and electronics. I'm sure if students from electrical, Dr. HP, if they go and do their last semester, 8th semester at UTP, it can be wonderful options. And that is because of support Dr. Selvamurthy sir has also done on various visits. UTP Malaysia has done it. We have recently done tie-up for 2+2 for BTech Petroleum Engineering also. So I'm sure Professor Romani, we are going to have a lot of collaboration, and we are going to see a lot of outcome with UTP, and your presence will further accelerate our association with UTP. I also welcome our guest of honor, Professor Dr. S.N. Singh. Sir, we welcome you. It's always great to have you in our conference. You are the one who has given mentorship, guidance, and motivation to all the conferences which we are doing in association of IEEE UP section. Sir, you are the first person who has given approval to all our IEEE conference, whether it is RDCAPE, whether it is Confluence, or SPIN, and your motivation and guidance. We are doing a lot of activities under that, and you have given a lot of contribution to IEEE R10, IEEE UP section, and your leadership and mentorship is always required, and I'm sure it can be a great motivation to everyone. And thank you for all your support for association of IEEE UP section, so that paper can go to IEEE. Thank you, sir, and we continuously look for your mentorship and guidance in times to come, and look forward to have many activities so that we can impact the society at large. I welcome our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Balwinder Shukla, who is one who gave a lot of supports, guidance to us to organize such conference at our engineering college. And I welcome Dr. W. Silvamurthy, President STIF, Director General, Amity Directorate of Science Innovation, and Chancellor, Amity University, Chhattisgarh. So thank you very much. Your presence always motivate us, motivate our engineering college to do a lot of new things, full with innovation as per the vision of Honorable Founder President. Each activity, sir, we are doing as RDCAPE, we are going to show you a lot of collaboration we are going to do for joint research and academic collaborations. And NEP 2020 has given us a lot of flexibility by which we can come up with dual degree, and we can do many activities so that our students and society can be benefited. So thank you very much, and we continuously look for your mentorship and guidance. I also welcome Dr. Soni, who is Deputy Dean, Engineering and Technology and Head PhD Department. Thank you, Dr. Soni, to be here. I also welcome all faculty, students from all the campuses of Amity Higher Education and School. I welcome all the authors who has come all over the world in RDCAPE. And from this forum, I would like to request them that it's a good beginning of our friendship, and we look forward to have a lot of collaborations with you so that we can work together and ensure the academic excellence of our students and make a global engineer who can serve the society at large. I welcome all the keynote speakers in RDCAPE, and at the last, I congratulate Dr. H.P. Singh and his team, Dr. S.K. Sinha, who is also organizing chair of RDCAPE 2020 and EEE department, who has done a lot of hard work. Dr. H.P. Singh, we look forward to have many more collaborations through various activities you're organizing through RDCAPE. And I'm sure, dear students, it can be a wonderful forum for you to network with world top professors, CEO, CIO of the industry. We look forward, and I'm sure through this forum, we are going to see a lot of good ideas. And we are already seeing electrical vehicles are playing very important role. We could see driverless vehicles, and through that we can always imagine how much opportunities are there in the field of electrical, where we can work on interdisciplinary research. And I'm sure together with interdisciplinary research, we can come out with a lot of ideas. With this, I thank you once again and welcome you all in RDCAPE 2020. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. Next, I would like to welcome Professor Dr. K.M. Soni, Deputy Dean, Engineering and Technology, Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, Noida, and co-patron RDCAPE 2021 for a few thoughts. Please, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Beatri. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Thank you so much. A very good morning to all of you. Persons on the dais, of the panel, eminent speakers, delegates from academia and industries, HOIs, colleagues, faculty, and my dear students. On behalf of our most respected Founder President, Dr. Shokket Chauhan, Visionary and Dynamic Chancellor and President RBF, Dr. Atul Chauhan, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Balwinder Shukla, and Domain of Engineering and Technology, I welcome you all to this inaugural session of the 4th International Conference on Recent Developments in Control Automation and Power Engineering, RDCAPE 2021. It is my privilege to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Raman Kandaran, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, University Technology Patrons, Malaysia, and also Dr. S.N. Singh, IEEE Core Committee member and Professor IIT Kanpur. Dr. Bansal has said, Dr. S.N. Singh sir always motivates us, appreciate us, and always encourage us, advise us, mentor us. And also today we have a IEEE day celebration in the post lunch, and sir is going to address our students. And ladies and gentlemen, with the blessings of our most respected and beloved founder president, Dr. Shokket Chauhan, and guidance of our Chancellor and President RBF, Dr. Atul Chauhan, we MITians are feeling proud that MIT University, in its short history of just about 16 years, has won a deserved place among the top universities in India and abroad, with 175,000 students, 9,000 faculty members, and 11 state universities and campuses in India, and more than dozen campuses in abroad. We have more than 200,000 alumni across the globe. AUP was accredited by NAC with the highest grade A in the first cycle, then A+. Also, we have received many other accreditations at institute and program levels. For this conference, in this fast-moving world of rapid technological changes, reputed international conferences are a significant platform to acquire knowledge and establish strong tie-ups with reputed experts in diverse fields and collaborate for mutual benefit. We all know that this type of conferences always promotes research, innovation, and technical ideas amongst all researchers, faculties, and students to enrich their knowledge much beyond the academic curriculum of the programs. The outcomes of the RDCAPE 2021 can make participants capable enough to step ahead in their own research projects and to transform their ideas into modern technologies related to their interests. This conference is a great opportunity to learn and to explore the opportunities to network with senior academic leaders of reputed higher education institutions globally. I am sure this conference will be enriching and add values to bring meaningful positive changes and also surely lead to fruitful collaborative research and academic cooperation. I would like to express my sincere thanks to all resource persons, speakers who are going to conduct their sessions, and also to paper presenters who are going to present their research findings in next 2 days. I would like to congratulate Dr. M.K. Pandey, Dr. Bansal, Dr. H.P. Singh, and the entire team of RDCAPE 2021 for carrying the legacy of this conference forward and doing a great job. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening thoughts. Now I would like to invite Dr. W. Selvamurthy, President, Amity Science, Technology and Innovation Foundation, Director General, Amity Directorate of Science and Innovation, to share his thoughts with us. Please, sir.
Thank you so much. So very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the participants who have joined us from different parts of the globe and will be joining us also soon. The conference is being inaugurated today on a very auspicious day. Today is actually a beginning of Navaratri. Navaratri is a series of festivals where we pray God to bless the whole humanity with happiness, peace, prosperity. So it's the beginning of Navaratri. So I want to greet every one of you on this very happy occasion where you are meeting today. May God bless you with all good health, happiness, peace, prosperity for every one of you. The conference, 4th IEEE International Conference, on the very important theme is being deliberated for next 2 days on an occasion when the whole world is challenged with unprecedented situations today across the globe with COVID, a new world order emerging. And so this is an occasion, there is a window of opportunity in which your conference is being held, where all the 3 important aspects you are going to talk: control, automation, and power engineering. So this is going to play a very important role, particularly when India is going to grow at a GDP growth rate of close to 10%, which is going to be very significant. And we will remove all the recession which we had due to COVID, but then we will come back to the positive slope in a faster exponential growth in economy. So these 3 themes which you are going to deliberate, control, automation, and power engineering, is going to play a very, very important role in the new India. So when you talk about electrical, electronics, which this department asset, which is organizing the conference under the aegis of IEEE, we have a strong Amity School of Engineering and Technology, in which the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering is very, very important. And Dr. H.P. Singh, who is heading this department under the guidance of Professor Abhay Bansal, Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey, he has taken this initiative to organize and select the right team for deliberation, because this is very relevant today for clean and green energy. We are talking about green energy, sustainability, SDGs, in which when you are talking about power engineering, control, automation, so this is going to be the forerunner that we are looking for green energy, clean energy, and in this you are going to deliberate mostly on these aspects. The other important aspect you will be dealing with will be reliability and safety, because when you are making these automations and in these three aspects which you are going to control, everything it depends on the reliability of the system and also safety of the system. So I would like to focus one side, the sustainability, reliability, safety. These three components, please keep in mind when you are deliberating new technologies which you will be talking about. So I must also thank Professor S.N. Singh, the Vice Chancellor, MMUT, for his continued support to Amity, and he is also playing a very important role in IEEE. Thank you, Professor Singh, for your wholehearted support always to Amity, and we look forward to your continued support, Professor Singh. And this partnership with you will scale new pinnacles in the years to come. I am very confident. Dr. Ramani Kannan, your name people pronounce in a different way, but I will pronounce in the right way, Dr. Ramani Kannan. So thank you very much for being with us from the University Technology Petronas, where we have very strong collaboration. Our MOU with your university is really blossoming, prospering, expanding, deepening the relationship. So this UTP is a major partner for us, not only in academics, but also in research. I attended your international conference. I gave a keynote address a couple of months back, which was so meticulously planned and executed. So convey our greetings to your Vice Chancellor and all members of the UTP, whom we love, because your large delegation keep coming to us. But now this is time for us to go and launch some flagship programs together, joint programs, because the NEP gives those opportunity for joint degrees and also the research collaborations in a big way. So let us look at a very, very revolutionary outcome from this conference. Your presence here will further augment, strengthen, and expand our collaboration with the UTP. And I must also thank the Vice Chair, Dr. Mohammed Rihan, who would be joining from IEEE. And this Dr. Mohammed Rihan has always been supportive, guiding. Even in this conference, he has been guiding us. So thank you so much, Professor Dr. Mohammed Rihan. I appreciate Dr. H.P. Singh, Dr. S.K. Sinha, and you both of you are doing a good job. And this you continue to organize every year. This is the 4th international conference in this series. Now coming to the theme, is a very important theme. And Amity has got tremendous strength in this area. Just to tell you what strength we have in research, innovation, as was mentioned, that we are research and innovation driven university. That is the forerunner, common denominator, even in the pedagogy, the delivery, the curriculum design, and aligning with Industry 4.0, our educational system, and where we promote creativity, innovation, and problem-solving ability to our children. So that is why we call founder president Dr. Ashok Chauhan, who has created this Amity universe, and driven by chancellors Dr. Atul Chauhan, Dr. Sim Chauhan, and by brilliant vice chancellors like Dr. Balvinder Shukla, Professor P.B. Sharma, and many others. So our whole idea is to generate the future global citizens. So that is the idea with which the whole the culture, philosophy, the practice is functioning. We want to generate future engineers. We want to generate future future managers. We want to generate future scientists. So, and also good human beings. So above all, good human beings. So this is the purpose with which Amity works, and we have filed 1,600 patents, and many of them are not 600. I want to correct Manoj Kumar, you said 600, it is 1,600 patents, and many of them are getting translated into product technology processes. Some of them have already reached the industry for commercialization and is there in the market. And so we have established a Canadian industry has established a control system demonstration lab. We have established a control center by Quansa, Canada, where we teach our students with those equipment, the control theory. And so the controls are being taught in our asset in a big way. The Quansa, Canada has established a center there. Similarly, Amity Institute of Technology, established by Tata's, they have automation in manufacturing, robotic manufacturing, where we have created a facility. Tata's have put their facility here for automobiles, aerospace engineering, how the automation comes in terms of manufacturing. So automation is being given a focus in asset as well as the Amity University. And so we are in the game. Similarly, power electronics. We have hydrogen power, we have electric vehicles programs, and so we are working in these areas. That is why I said Amity has developed considerable strength in all these three areas: the control and the power engineering, as well as the automation. Now coming to the carry home message, which I want to give, that we have also started this all these three themes come in defense technology. So Amity University has also started a major initiative to launch a program on MTech in defense technology. Dr. Ramani, we should look at how do we collaborate. MTech in defense technology, a major initiative this year we have started processing, and also BTech with specialization in defense technology, BTech, MTech, integrated program in defense technology, because defense industry is growing in our country in a big way, in which all the three things come in: control, automation, and power. So that is why we have started the new initiative under the blessings of Honorable Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan. It's a very major trust is being given to this program. And now finally, my message is, it's a global village, and India has always cherished this philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. So all those who are here, let us unite together. When you unite, our force is a big force. If you are working in silos, you build verticals. But then when you make it, it becomes a continent of excellence. So that is what we would like as an outcome from this conference: collaborations, cooperation, and also consortium formation, the collaborative projects in these areas to be launched. So I would like to see that as an outcome. And I will be looking very keenly from Manoj Kumar Pandey, Abhay Bansal, and H.P. Singh, the outcome in that direction, because Founder President Chauhan always has this philosophy. Everything what we do should have a sustainable outcome, not only for Amity, but for every one of us who is here. You are spending time, your efforts, energy. So what is the outcome for you? This will come when you connect with each other. It will be a force multiplier in your endeavor. With this, I wish the 2 days conference, international conference, a great success with fruitful outcome. May God be with you all, and for a beautiful journey ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring thoughts.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Creativity is an input to innovation, and change is the output from innovation. It is a privilege for all of us to have with us today our guest of honor, Dr. S.N. Singh, Professor, IIT Kanpur, ex-Vice Chancellor, MMMUT, Gorakhpur, and patron RDCAPE 2021. Professor S.N. Singh has obtained his MTech and PhD in Electrical Engineering from Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur. Presently, he is Professor in Department of Electrical Engineering, IIT Kanpur. Before joining IIT Kanpur as an Associate Professor, Dr. Singh worked with UP State Electricity Board as Assistant Engineer, with Roorkee University, now IIT Roorkee, as Assistant Professor, and with Asian Institute of Technology, Bangkok. He was the Vice Chancellor of Madan Mohan Malviya University of Technology, Gorakhpur. Dr. Singh received several awards, including Young Engineer Award 2000 of Indian National Academy of Engineering, Khosla Research Award of IIT Roorkee, and Young Engineering Award of CBIP New Delhi. Professor Singh is a recipient of Humboldt Fellowship in Germany and Otto Monstad Fellowship of Denmark. Professor Singh became first Asian to receive 2013 IEEE Educational Activity Board Meritorious Achievement Award in Continuing Education. He is also recipient of INAE Outstanding Teacher Award 2016 and IEEE R10 Region Asia Pacific Outstanding Volunteer Award 2016. Dr. Singh is appointed as IEEE Distinguished Lecturer of Power and Energy Society from 2019 and Industry Application Society for 2019 to 21. He is also recipient of NPSC Academic Excellence Award and IEEE Industry Application Society Outstanding Educator Mentor Award. His research interests include power system, restructuring facts, power system optimization and control, security analysis, wind power, etc. Professor Singh has published more than 500 papers in international journals and conferences, written 29 book chapters and edited books and textbooks. Professor Singh has completed 3 dozens of technical projects in India and abroad. Professor Singh was chairman IEEE UP section for 2013 and 14, IEEE Asia Pacific Conference and Technical Seminar Coordinator and Vice Chair Technical Activities. Presently, Professor Singh is immediate past chairman of IEEE India Council. Dr. Singh is fellows of IEEE FIET, FNAE, FIE, FIETE, and AVH. So thank you, sir, and I would please request you to share a few words with us.
Thank you and good morning to all of you. And it is a very early morning. Really, this is the conference. Normally, Amity is popular for organizing the very, very major milestone conferences in all the discipline of engineering. It is not only electrical. It is, of course, it is organized by this one is electrical, but I have seen they are organizing by the SPIN is from the signal processing group, Accredos, I know this communication or IT people, and many more they are organizing, even though MBA people are also organizing. So the major events are organizing, and that this conference is fourth in series. It's a biannual, so it is started from 15th, and I'm I think associated in almost in all the series of this conference from very beginning.
Yes.
No doubt this online has made some distances with us, but virtually we can see face to face. But I was even though visiting many times to the Amity University, Greater Noida, even though I also visited to your Dubai campus. There was one conference organized by Qatari. So all the conferences, this is a very, very big, and I found there's a lot of renowned personalities are invited. Because the quality of any conference is not simply publishing paper and this putting in the Explorer wherever you want in proceedings, but basically that's what is the interaction, what are the number of good keynote speakers, and what is the quality of the paper those are going to be interacted. And that I found the Amity is doing in all the fronts in the great way. And that's why we are not having any hesitations as from IEEE Uttar Pradesh section in giving the technical sponsor to Amity. Because we know that they have a good track records, and I'm sure in the future also they will maintain the quality of all these events. And that's why I say if the good speakers are there, because all the paper authors, they only go for 5 to 15 minutes presentation. But you know, that's not the main theme of the IEEE. IEEE is meant for the connecting the people and getting the good elite people's their experiences. It is basically a platform, it's a professional society where the volunteership is basically the main bottom of the heart, so that people can be the volunteer in the future also in all the professional society, not only in IEEE. So that's basically it is we guys say the IEEE is a nursery for providing the volunteers. And the volunteers is a time that we have to all, no doubt everyone is busy in their life for making everything their day life and earning money here and there, but also we should put some of our time in the volunteership, basically for helping the humanity. And that's why you can say the tag name of IEEE is Advancing Technology for Humanity. And that's basically main focus. So whatever the technology we are developing, that should be basically reaching to the common mass. And that is the focus is there. So always this, that's why you can say the popularity of IEEE is rising. This conference, as we all know, that it is a power, automation, and control. Power of any kind, whether it's electricity or any, if it is not controlled, it is a devastating, I can say it is a dangerous for the humanity. And that's why they have put the power in the first, but at the end they're putting it should be controlled. So of course, if the control power is there, whether your personal power or your commercial power, or you can say bureaucratic power, or maybe the energy power, that must be controlled. And but in the electrical power, it is just so, the electrons flow at the speed of light. So if it is not automated, it will not work. You cannot manually control. That the automation is going to very vital role. Because of the demand, when we were there in the 1947, it was approximately 1500 megawatt. Now we are talking more than 380 gigawatt power. So just you can see this growth and the lifestyle of people, and also the industrialization, everything increasing. For many, many folds, we are increasing the demand. And once you are going for the demand and development of the society, then the sustainability comes into the picture. Because the sustainable, because earlier we were not talking about the sustainability, because we are trying today. Just you people have seen the newspaper, there is a shortage of coal in our country. And we are buying the coal from the South Africa, Indonesia, and Australia. And that is to say that we are having very limited coal for our power plant to run, and there may be the crisis in the future. So once you are going for all this technology and producing more and more energy, now the people are talking we should be the sustainable, or we can say the energy security. That's why we started talking about the green power. Even though during the development, we were trying to pollute our environment, then people started talking about the clean power. So then a clean power has started talking about the green power and the renewable energy sources, especially in terms of wind and solar. They are the very massively adding in anyone's country. In our country also, the solar is huge potential. Wind we are having limited, but you will find this, it is in the other, across the globe, the wind is like Europe, wind is very popular because rather than solar, but we are having the solar potential huge, and that's why our government mission is also putting it. But still we are not happy with this one, because no doubt we are adding this. Now people are saying, don't limit to up to only the green power. You have to go for the digital power. And now the digital technologies are going to play a very vital role. So always I talk now the digital energy transformation is happening. It is not that the electrical power will be not sinusoidal, it will be not a pulses, but it will be the sinusoidal, but help of the digital technologies, because the data, because you are the digital intelligence control and the AI, machine learning, all they are going to play a very vital role in the electrical system as well. So in the future, we are believing using the 3D, let's make the digitization a digital. One is a digital control and digitization, then decarbonization, and also another is the distributed power generations. These 3D is basically linked with the digital, and that is going to be the future. I hope this conference will be, I can see here the stalwarts of Amity. I can say the Silva Kumarji, the Bansal, the Sony, this is a SP Singh, and also I can say Dr. Ramani, and other, those are even the behind the scene. For any conference, it is not basically one man. So no doubt the leader is required, director of any movie is required, but you can say the lot of players are there behind the scene, even though those are also contributed for this. For the success of any event, no doubt it's a big conference where I already heard many people from the different part of the country will be speaking, and also the good number of quality paper they have accepted. So all these things are basically merged together, and this is the 2-day package which is they are giving. And I hope those are the listeners, those are attenders, those are presenting their paper, they will have the takeaway from this conference, and the future they will be again coming for the Amity for publishing the paper in the various conference, and they should also physically visit once Corona will be over. I hope in the next year onwards, maybe we'll have the physical face-to-face meeting. So I really wish for the successful of this event, and I wish the SP Singh and his team for organizing this RDCAPE in the 4th in series. And again, I expect the future also will continue. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Very informative, very motivative talk of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. Without change, there is no innovation, creativity, or incentive for improvement. Those who initiate change will have a better opportunity to manage the change that is inevitable. It is a privilege for all of us to have with us our second guest of honor, Professor Dr. Ramani Kannan, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, UTP, Malaysia. Dr. Kannan is a professor at the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, UTP, Malaysia. He received his bachelor's degree in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Bharatiyar University, India. He also obtained master's and doctoral degree in Electricals and Electronics Engineering, specialized in power electronics and drives from Anna University in India. For his PhD thesis, he worked on performance analysis of multi-level inverter-fed induction motor drives. He has 15 years plus of experience in teaching, 12 years of experience in research and development, and 10 years of experience in academic administration. Dr. Kannan is actively engaged with professional societies as Chartered Engineer, C Engineering UK, Senior Member IEEE USA, Member of IET, Institution of Engineering and Technology, BEM, Graduate Engineer since 2001, Life Member of Indian Society of Technical Education, ISTE, and Member of Institution of Engineers, IE, and Institute of Advanced Engineering and Sciences, IAES. He has convened and organized many workshops, conferences, and symposiums, and chaired several technical sessions and moderated for many scientific sessions in international conferences. He has mentored and he's the branch counselor for professional chapters, published more than 125 research papers and 10 book chapters, extensively in international journals and forums with good number of citations, and has handled a number of industry government-funded projects and schemes. He has served as editor and reviewer for many national and international conferences and journals with high repute. His areas of interest include power electronics and drives, renewable energy systems, and radiation in power semiconductor devices, artificial intelligence applications to power electronics. Dr. Ramani is recognized with many awards in the field of engineering. He has completed 5 funded projects and 7 research projects are in progress. So, sir, it is a privilege for us to have you, and we would like you to please share a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Badri. Can you hear me, right?
Yes, sir, you're on.
Yeah, okay. Good morning and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Distinguished founder, president, chancellor, vice chancellor of Amity University, and most respected dignitaries from our dais today, especially at Abhay Bansal, Dr. Selva Amurthy, and Sony, and other people who are presenting here today. I'm so happy to be with you today. Most respected as well as the conference chair, Professor H.V. Singh, and team members of our RDCAPE 2021. And definitely this is a fruitful event for each and every people. Especially our Abhay Bansal, we already have a good collaboration between Amity as well as University Technology Patronus. So we are having a good relation with the research as well as academic. Especially you pointed out for the 2+2 and as well as the research attachment program. So definitely we will do our best for you, as well as we can do mutually win-win situation. So definitely we can do it, many collaboration with you. So this is one of the top, this is a good initiative from Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Professor H.P. Singh. Actually in the year 2019 also we have a collaboration with the same RDCAPE and the third international conference. So happy to be here. And also, this is a great opportunity to address the guest of honor for this today inaugural session. And I would like to deliver the 4th International Conference on Recent Development in Control, Automation and Power Engineering. Basically, this conference is bringing together with academicians, scientists, industries, researchers, from various universities or various places in a single, we are bringing to a single platform. So this one is able to sharing the knowledge, those who are doing the particular field. Actually, I'm so proud to be this. This is a 4th IEEE International Conference. So this is one of the flagship conference. So I just now, last day, yesterday, I discussed with the HBC regarding the papers. He said, pointed out many papers, more than 350 papers are received for this conference RDCAPE 2021. So they are selected only 50%. So this one is a most reputed one, reputed conference. So in this theme of recent development in control, automation, and power engineering, this is the most significant topic we are going for the current technology, especially for IR 4.0, especially for artificial intelligence. So in this case, we not only the AI and IR 4.4 for this is a wide topic, so which is covering for our, especially for the electrical and electronics engineering. So power engineering, control, instrumentation, and automation, especially for this power. So we can talk about the power electronics with the renewable energy, power system, generation, transmission, and distribution. So especially we can come across in the IoT, the control engineering, we can talk about the Internet of Things as well as the robotics. Robotics is also rolling right now many recent developments, especially for the smart grid and smart sensor using for the IoT and power generation field. These are some emerging technology. And coming to this emerging technology, in India as well as other countries also looking for the vehicle, hybrid electric vehicles and wireless power transfer. So another thing is also the power semiconductor devices, which is also the recent development. And also the RDCAPE 2015, starting from 2015, 2017, and 2019, three already have successfully completed, successfully conducted for this international conference. So this is a fourth conference. I noticed the website. We are bringing many different keynote speakers from different places, all across the world. So this is a sharing. So there are those who are really work for this particular field, especially in electrical and electronics engineering. So this will be a good platform to those who are young research people. So to have a good relation with the different people. So I proud to be, as well as I would like to thank for all those members, those who have directly as well as indirectly contributed. And finally, I wish to become a grand success for this conference. Thank you, Professor H.P. Singh and our team members from Amity University for this great and wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much. Nandri.
Thank you, Dr. Ramani.
Sir, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now we can officially release the RDCAPE 2021 proceedings. So as we know that all accepted and presented papers in RDCAPE 2021 will be sent for possible publication to IEEE. So here are the proceedings. Okay, so we are coming to nearly an end of this inaugural ceremony, and I would like to invite Dr. S.K. Sinha, Professor EEE, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, AUUP, Organizing Chair RDCAPE 2021, to kindly deliver a vote of thanks.
Still time is there. Vice Chancellor Madam is not coming.
अभी तक वो आई नहीं है ऑफिस में.
अच्छा. So still time is there. We can do some questions. Something. Okay. Even if time permits, Dr. Ramani, we are working. Electrical students are showing interest to be there in 8th semester. Can you tell them, because they are attending this session, what advantage they are going to get when they are in Malaysia? What kind of opportunity they are going to get? Some experience of campus, Malaysia, which you feel could be good for electrical students? Could be 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure, Prof. Can you hear me right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking an advantage you being present here from lecture.
Yeah, of course, of course. Actually, this is a platform to share our knowledge. So because this is a live as well as our people, especially for our engineering people. So maybe we can get some great idea how we are celebrate, how we are going to be conduct, or how can we get the knowledge from the different universities. Especially, I'm also from India, but I want to do, or I want to have some exposure in Malaysia. So here in the Malaysia is a wide opportunity, as well as they are giving a wonderful technology, especially in our department, electrical and electronics engineering. We are almost 50 faculty members are working here. Currently, it's a different discipline we have, power, control, instrumentation, and as well as the communication. Recently, we are open up the computer engineering together with our program. So many Indian or another country people is also studying here. So here we have very good population, especially in power, electrical and electronics engineering. So coming to the collaboration from India as well as other country people. So we have a good platform we are creating for them. So especially for student mobility program. The student mobility program during the pandemic situation. So we are working on the virtual research attachment program. So the student cannot able to come here. So that's why we don't want to stop the sharing the session. So especially we are making the virtually we can communicate. So especially for MET student, we are bringing 10 students, especially in electrical and electronics engineering. So here we are going to allocate our supervisor, especially for this particular student, their interest, based on the interest. So they start the conversation in between minimum 6 to 8 months, so 6 to 8 weeks. So this after this, the student can able to produce any book chapter or any Scopus Index journal or conferences after the work of our research. Sometimes the student cannot complete within the period, so maybe we can extend the period itself. So there likewise we have recently VIT, the student is also working with our 6 weeks program. And also another South India university is also coming for that. Currently IIT student is also working under me recently. So this is a great opportunity. So now I wish our student from Amity, so definitely we also allocate our student for their interest based on our expertise. So definitely it will be work on our good relation. Not only for this research attachment program, so we also offer for the master as well as the PhD program, the same like you. So here we have a good, in addition, and the research attachment program, we also bringing the students to industry, especially in our, what is that? And the industry, so many industries is like Penang, Kuala Lumpur, in nearby the places. We also bring the research attachment student, and also we also invite some international talk forum, so the student can get the more exposure than the previous institution or some other different institutions. So this is a good platform for them.
Thank you, Dr. Ramani. Dr. HP, could be you can send around 10 students. They can go there. They can do project during 8 semester from January to April. They can be at UTP. No tuition fees will be charged. And even if these students continue masters, this can be part of their masters. Dissertation can be counted towards master also. So it's a wonderful opportunity for students to have exposure of Malaysia, and I'm sure it will help them to get into the best company they all are dreaming and desiring for. So thank you, Professor Romani, and I'm sure your involvement directly in electrical will definitely further help them to mentor and guide and see how synergy can be combined, how Indian students can be benefited and can get international exposure through our strong partnership with UTP also. So Dr. HP, we look forward, and Professor Ramani is there. You can share the names.
Sir, we started our discussion with Dr. Ramani way back in 2019, if I remember. And he visited the MIT campus with his team, and we were here. We discussed a lot, and then he went to you, for international collaboration, and finally it results in MOU.
Yeah.
And we are in touch with him constantly, and we are also trying to contribute in the form of some book chapters.
Yes.
So
Right.
that we are also trying. Dr. Vedatri is also associated with that.
Yes.
So,
Thank you.
so
Okay,
we-
Dr. SP, so we can proceed with our, we
Yeah.
can proceed further.
As per our information, BC ma'am is busy, so probably she will not be able to join because
problem.
Santan is also being opened today. So there are a lot of activities are going on. So one thing also I would like to mention about this conference, when we went to IIT Kanpur for presentation, myself and Dr. Ranjan were there, and Dr. SN Singh was there. So Dr. SN Singh supported a lot to us to organize this conference, and they had given us this IEEE course sponsorship. So many thanks to Dr. SN Singh. So I personally want to thank you.
Thank you. Thank
No,
you.
no, thank you. Thank you. He's always there with all conferences now.
So I think Dr. Vedatri, we can move for further.
Yeah, vote of thanks.
Vote of thanks.
Yes. Okay, so now I would like to invite Dr. S.K. Sinha, Professor EEE, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, AUUP, Organizing Chair, RDCAPE 2021, to kindly deliver a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Vedatri. A very good morning. It's really a great feeling that the 4th International Conference, RDCAPE 2021, is being organized by the Department of EEE, Amity University, Noida. There were a lot of supports we got from the Amity University management in preparation of this conference. So I, on behalf of EEE department, would like to express our respect to the founder president, Dr. Ashok Chauhan sir, for his constant blessings, encouragement, inspirations. We humbly thank our Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan sir, who inspires us to achieve excellence in such activities. I would also like to express our gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Balwinder Shukla Madam, for her guidance and leadership. I sincerely thank our guest of honors, Dr. Ramani Kannan of University Technology, Petronas, Malaysia, and Dr. SN Singh, Professor IIT Kanpur, and ex-Vice Chancellor MMUT Gorakhpur, for accepting our invitations to grace this occasion. I would thank Dr. W. Selvamurthy, President, Amity Science, Technology and Innovation Foundation, also is Director General, Amity Directorate of Science and Innovation, Chancellor, Amity University, Chhattisgarh, for his words of encouragement. My sincere thanks goes to our joint directors, Professor Abhay Bansal and Professor M.K. Pandey sir, for their active support and guidance. Many thanks to Professor K.M. Soni, Deputy Dean, Engineering and Technology, for his support. We are thankful to IEEE UP section for the continuous support and advice which greatly helped in organizing this conference. We are thankful to all those who will be attending this conference today and tomorrow, the keynote speakers, the participants as authors and attendees both, and session chairs. My thanks goes to the HOD EEE, Dr. H.P. Singh, for his constant motivation and guidance to the organizing team. I must congratulate the organizing team, especially who have worked really hard to organize this event. I also thank all the faculty and staff of this department. My thanks goes to the IT support team and the students of the Amity. I hope this event will be a great learning experience. So thank you. Over to you, Vedatri.
Thank you, sir.
Very good, Dr. Sinha. Great job.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Well begun, half done.
Thank
And
you,
so
sir.
this conference will go very well. And thanks to Professor S.N. Singh, as well as our guest Kannan, for this wonderful guest of honor speech which they have delivered. So we want to nurture this relationship with them, and grateful for all your support. And best wishes, Dr. H.P. Singh,
Thank you,
for
sir.
this great initiative, and Manoj, as well
Thank
as Professor Abhay. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir,
Thank
for your
You
presence.
are always being a source of motivation for us
Yes, sir.
in all our endeavor.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So now IT support, we can close the session, and thank you very much to all from my side
Sir,
also.
just
Thank you.
one
Thank you.